Today we are going to learn lesson number 3. What is lesson number 3? Major landforms. Okay, so all of you open page number 258, major landforms. As we know, our earth is made up of land and water. हमारी earth कैसे बनी हुई है? Our earth is made up of land and water. 29% of land and 71% of earth's surface is covered by land and water. Okay, 29% of earth's surface is covered by land and 71% of our earth's surface is covered by water. Okay, but our earth's surface is not uniform. हमारी earth surface uniform नहीं है. How it is? Somewhere it is flat. You know, somewhere we found mountains, somewhere we found plains, okay, somewhere plateau, desert, rivers are there, and so many variations are there. Our earth surface is not uniform, एक जैसे नहीं है, so many variation are there. Somewhere it is flat and level, somewhere it is rest. Okay, so different physical features are found on our earth, and in this chapter we will learn about the landforms of earth. And the landforms of earth include mountain, plateaus, plains, desert or rivers. Now, plains, mountains, plateau, desert and river. Okay, let's start with mountains. What are mountains? Mountains are high. Okay, what are mountains? Mountains are higher. It rises 900 meters and above the main sea level. What are mountains? And if we ask you what are mountains, then mountains are highlands. Okay, mountains are highlands which rises 900 meters and above the main sea level. Okay, mountains are also known as highlands. Mountains are of different shape and size. Okay, those mountain peaks are conicals. The top of the mountain is known as peak. Okay, peak or summit. So those mountain peaks are conical. They are known as young mountain. Okay, they are known as young mountain. And those mountain peaks are rounded like this. Rounded. They are known as old mountains. Okay, young mountain peaks are conical and old mountain peaks are round. And they are very high and they are low in height in the comparison of young mountains. So according to their age, mountains are young and old. Old mountain peaks are conical and old mountain peaks are rounded and young mountain peaks are conical. Okay, so that the height and shape of mountains depend on their age. Young mountain have conical peaks, old mountain have rounded peaks. And some mountains are found in the form of chain or ranges. They are known as mountain ranges. So these are known as mountain chain or mountain ranges. Okay, these are known as mountain chain or mountain ranges. Several mountains may join together. ये एक दूसरे से join होते हैं. They join together, and they are known as mountain chain or mountain ranges. mountain have a very thin soil. Why? Because mountain has steep slopes. उसके slopes कैसे होते हैं? Steepy. The mountain has steep slopes. So the soil is very thin. यहाँ पर soil कैसी होती है? Soil cover बहुत ही thin होता है. And it is thinly populated. ये thinly populated भी होते हैं. यहाँ बहुत कम population होती है. Now more population live in plain areas. What's the reason? Due to an unsuitable climate. Why our climate suitable नहीं होता? Why our mountains are thinly populated? Unsuitable climate, shortage of flatland, flatland की shortage होती है, and difficult in transportation. Why? Because to make road is also very difficult. This type of roads we found in mountains, है ना? So mountains are thinly populated because of unsuitable climate, shortage of flatland, and difficulty in transportation. But mountains are very useful to us. Now, despite this, mountains are very useful to us. Why? Because mountains act as a barrier against cold and hot wind. What is the uses of mountain? This mountain acts as a barrier against the wind. जो hot और cold wind आती है उसको ये रोक लेते हैं, barrier ये रुकावट का काम करते हैं. So they act as a barrier against hot and cold wind. Next thing is rivers also originate from mountains. Mountains and most of the rivers are originated from mountains and provide water for irrigation. First thing, they act as a barrier against hot or cold winds. Okay, the river originates from mountains, provide water for irrigation. Next thing, mountain slopes. The mountain slopes होते हैं this. They have valuable forest. Okay, they have valuable forest. Then some mountains are rich in minerals. बहुत सारे mountains they are rich in minerals. So mountains are very important for us. Why? Because they act as a barrier against hot and cold wind. Rivers originate from water, provide water for irrigation. Then the mountain slopes have valuable forest, and some mountains are rich in mineral resources. Okay. Next one is plateau. Okay, what is the next one? Next one is plateaus. Yes. Okay, plateaus. What are plateaus? Oh yes, plateaus are high land with flat top. Okay, what are plateaus? Plateaus are high land with flat top. They are also known as tableland. Okay, plateaus are highland. Plateaus are highland with flat top. They are also known as tableland. Okay, plateaus are not very fertile. They are not very fertile, but plateau also very important for us. Why? Because most of the plateaus are rich in mineral resources, and we grow cattle here. Okay, हम यहाँ पर cattle भी rear करते हैं. We rear cattle also. Okay, so plateaus have grassland on which cattle are reared. Then some plateaus are rich in mineral resources, and on some plateaus we grow crops also. So what is plateau? Plateaus are highland with flat top, and they are also known as tableland. Why? क्योंकि highland होते हैं जिनके top कैसे होते हैं? Flat होते हैं, like table. They look like table. Because of this, they are known as tableland. And what are the importance of plateau? The plateaus have grassland on which cattle and sheep are reared. Next thing is some plateaus are rich in mineral resources, and on some plateaus we grow crops also. Okay. The next landform is plains. What are plains? Yes, plains Water plains. Plains are low-lying land surface. There is no difference between their highest or lowest point. इसका कोई highest और lowest point नहीं होता है. Water plains, plains are lowland. इन्हें हम lowlands भी कहते हैं. They are also known as lowlands. Okay, plains are also known as lowlands, and there is no difference between the highest and lowest point. Plains are thickly populated. Why? Because it is easy to grow crop here. Okay, crop grow करना यहाँ बहुत easy होता है. And major cities are also located on plains. We set up lot of industries on plain. Why? Because transportation is also very easy. So plains are thickly populated in the comparison of plateau and mountains. The reason, because the plains have fertile land. We grow crops here. Then so many industries are there. We set up industries also on plain. Why? Because of transportation is very easy. Next thing is the major cities also located in plain areas. Okay, so do you understand this? Very nice. Next physical feature is, next landform is desert. My dear student, desert. What are deserts? Deserts are land area that receive very little rainfall, and this area have dry climate. And desert have very hot days and cold nights. Okay, desert have very hot days and cold nights, and frequent dust storms are very common in desert. Next thing is, in desert there is a hills of sand known as sand dunes. Okay, in desert we found hill of sand known as sand dunes. Okay, and there is very little vegetation due to less rainfall. Okay, तो desert के क्या features होते हैं? Less rainfall, very hot days and cold night. We found sand dunes. Frequent dust storms are common in desert area. If anybody asks you what are the features of desert, so these are the features of desert. What are the features of desert? Very hot days and cold night. Okay, and frequent dust storm. We found sand dunes, small hills of sand, and little vegetation due to less rainfall. पेड़ पौधे बहुत कम होते हैं क्योंकि बारिश बहुत कम होती है. And most of the desert in our country are located in the western side. Okay, most of the desert located on the western side of our continent and our country also. Next thing is river. Okay, next landform is river. Rivers. Okay, rivers are natural channels that carry rainwater or water from melted ice. Okay, these channels start as a stream and join together to form a river. See how. Most of the river, not all my dear student, most of the river are originated from mountains. Okay, from mountain because of this melted ice. So most of the river originate from mountain due to melted ice. Either they originate from some stream and they join together to form a river. And from the place of origin, जहाँ से river start होती है, that place is known as the mouth of a river. And river passes through three stages: the upper or younger course, the middle or mature course, and the lower or old course. And we will learn about these three stages of river. River originate from mountain. Most of the river, not all, most of the river originated from the mountain. Okay, and here the speed of the river is very high and it brings sand, pebble, mud with them. Why? क्योंकि माउंटेन से ओरिजिनेट हो रही है, यहाँ पर उसकी स्पीड बहुत हाई होती है. दिस इज नोन एज द अपर कोर्स, है ना. दिस इज नोन एज द अपर कोर्स ऑफ ए river. Okay, most of the river originate from mountains. Here the speed of the river is very high and it brings sand, pebble, mud with them. Okay, and here in the upper course the river make some canyon, waterfall and rapids. यहाँ पर बहुत ज़्यादा स्पीड हाई होती है. तो इसके फीचर्स क्या हैं? The some features of upper course are canyon, then waterfall, then rapids. है ना, ये waterfall, rapids ऊंचाई से पानी गिरता है. So in upper course the speed of the river is very high and bring pebble, mud, sand with them. And from the upper course the river enters in the middle course. Okay, upper course से river क्या करती है? middle course join करती है. Plain, enter in the plain. This is known as the middle course. ये क्या कहलाता है? middle course कहलाता है. Here the river में loops. ना river क्या बनाती है? loops बनाती है ना, ऐसे कर्व शेप में मुड़ जाती है ना. Here when river enter the plain ना, it make loops. This is known as meanders. ये loops या bands में टर्न हो जाती है, इसे हम क्या कहते हैं? meanders. Okay, here the speed of the river is reduced. यहाँ पर इसकी स्पीड कैसे हो जाती है? reduced हो जाती है ना. यहाँ एरिया भी बड़ा होता है, वाइड हो जाता है. So in upper case the river originate from mountains and here the speed of river is very high. It brings sand, mud, pebble with them. Then it enter in the middle course, return the plain and then make a loops or bend. This loops or bend is known as meanders. From here the river join the other water bodies. But before joining the other water bodies, the river divided into distributaries. Now, this is known as the lower course. Okay? In lower course, from the middle course, it will enter in the lower course. In lower course is divided into distributary. अलग-अलग धाराओं में divide हो जाती है. And make a triangular shaped lane called delta. ये देखिए triangular shaped lane बना ली, इसे हम क्या कहते हैं? Delta. Is known as delta. Okay? And here the river join the other water bodies. ये दूसरी water bodies में merge हो जाती है ना? Merge in the other water bodies like land, either in the ocean or sea. Okay? This is a 3 stages of river: upper course, middle course, lower course. And it is also known as young course, mature course, or old course. Okay? Okay. I hope all of you understand this lesson very well. Thank you.